Players. So have y'all seen this story with the girl Drea Nicole who alleges that she was almost kidnapped by a Lyft driver, so she jumped out of a moving car? Well, baby, there's a lot of people scurrying around all over Annalise Keaton's internet. I'm talking about Facebook, Twitter, and the Tickety Talk, alleging that she is a scammer. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and keep it a stack with your players. When I initially saw her first video, because she made this in 2 videos, I thought that the story sounded really familiar. So, of course, I looked it up. And I knew I wasn't tripping because I reported on this story back in 2022 where this teenager had to jump out of a moving Lyft when the driver kept complimenting her and saying if she wasn't so young, he would try to get with her. She jumped out of the vehicle. It sounds exactly the same, but I digress. So Drea took to the Tickety Talk a few days ago and decreed and declared that the day before she made the video, she had to jump out of a moving Lyft because the Lyft driver was trying to kidnap her. The first video, she said that she had called the Lyft for work. They sent a different Lyft, but she was happy it was a female driver. And when the driver got there, she felt okay, but the driver was speaking in a foreign language, and she heard the driver describe what she was wearing and that she was black in English. So that video went viral, and she came back a couple of days later to finish the story. It appears that her scars are all healed up. Now, I want to remind you that the video that she initially made, she said the day before she had to jump out of a Lyft. Now we're here, and it appears that her scars are healed up. But she finishes the story and says that the driver made a wrong turn. She asked the female driver, "Where are you going?" The driver told her to shut the hell up. And that is when she decided to jump out of the moving vehicle. She said that the car was going extremely fast. She jumped out and began to just run. Nobody stopped to help her or anything like that, but she wanted to get to a plaza where it's a lot of people at so she can get help. She said she called 911. They came to help her. So that video goes viral, and then she starts posting how she had to go on medical leave from her job. She said her bruises are not fully healed. She has several scars that are needing healed, and all of the medicines that she's been prescribed is not helping her. She says she has medical bills over $16,000 that were not covered by her insurance. And then she starts a GoFundMe. So after this, and people seeing her scars already healed up and her story seems to be, out of whack, she comes back and clarifies that the incident occurred on July 12th. And then she shows an explanation of benefits from the hospital. Meanwhile, people have started posting about alleged scams she did in different places where she lived. This lady decrees and declares that she was scammed by over $1,000 by this young lady while she was pregnant. And like I told you, this is stretched over to other social media platforms. It's not just on the Tickety Talk. Another person decrees and declares that she was scammed by Drea Nicole. And this girl is out of Atlanta saying that Drea Nicole scammed her. Now listen, Double D doesn't know if this girl is scamming. All I can tell you is this sounds like a story that I did a report on back in 2022. I will also say this, that it doesn't look good for her that when she initially came on social media, at least on Tickety Talk with this story, the video said that she had to jump out a Lyft the day before. Then she came back and all of her scars were healed. And then she had to clarify because it didn't look right and say that the incident happened a month before. Also, this is easily verifiable information. If you call 911 and you call the police, there should be a police report. Also, an incident like this, I can remember when I covered that story in North Carolina. Lyft was quick to release a statement on this situation. So if this girl is really scamming, she's barking up the wrong tree in this situation. 911 calls are recorded, and police reports are obtained every single day by local journalists in that area. If there was a police report on this particular incident involving Lyft and a possible kidnapping, do you not think there would be a national story on this? It really stinks. I'm not going to say that she's scamming, but people are saying that she has scammed in the past. If she's not scamming this time, this looks really, really bad. But players, y'all know my opinion is not the only one that matters. I want to know yours. Put it in the comments. This is Double D Mo for the Black News.